Good morning, good day, good evening, everyone. Depending on the time that you're watching this show. My name is Mvila, and thank you for watching Bada Boom Show. Bada Boom Show, we're gonna be talking about everything happening in the world. And today we just choose for you to talk about Nelson Mandela. So many people know Nelson Mandela, but they don't know what the legacy Nelson Mandela left behind. So today we're gonna hang around and start asking people what they think is the legacy that Nelson Mandela left behind. So we're gonna hang around. So many people, we're gonna give you funny answers, but this is actually what we want. We're gonna get everything and we're gonna propose that to you. You can laugh or you can learn something from that. So let's hang around and see what people think about Nelson Mandela. All right, as I told you guys, we're gonna be asking people their opinion about Nelson Mandela. So I see, let's start with the gentleman. How are you, sir?
Fine, very fine.
All right, okay, where are you from?
Yeah, from Germany.
From Germany. Oh, Germany. What do you know about? What do I know about Germany? Germany. Let's say.
Yeah, we got football team.
Oh yes, we got Bayern Munich.
Also.
Yeah, and we got Dortmund.
Also, yeah.
And what's your favorite team?
Cologne.
Oh, Cologne.
Because we come from Cologne.
Oh, all right. That's very nice. It's a beautiful city, probably.
Yes, it is.
All
They
right.
have a big heart.
All right, all right. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Yes, I know Nelson Mandela.
All right. What is the legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
Okay, I know that he was in prison 9 years.
Yeah.
And of the history about South Africa, I think it was a completely change.
Yeah.
So all the Europeans are very happy that it's happened here.
All right.
That is now freedom for everybody.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. But you know that so many people don't know what is the legacy of Nelson Mandela, what Nelson Mandela has done so that people can be together.
I think the most people don't know that, what he's done for South Africa. I think he makes a lot of things that are good and the people have freedom.
Yeah.
And everybody can say what they want, what they feel, especially the black people.
All right, guys, as I told you, we're going to be asking, I find 4 beautiful girls. Okay, girls, men, whatever. Okay, they're all beautiful. Which is very strange. So if you have to choose between these 4 girls, you're going to be confused, right? Okay, I'll start with you. What's your name?
My name is Taylor.
Okay, Taylor, where are you from?
Joburg.
From Joburg, okay.
It's Nicole.
Nicole, all right. Nicole, from Joburg as well?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Okay, you're Ryan. Okay, Ryan, you're from Joburg as well?
Yeah.
Okay, the last one. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very good. What's your name?
Carlo.
Will you tell us what legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
I feel like he left behind unity in the Rainbow Nation, the fact that we can all be together and not have discrimination or one race above any other, because we are a Rainbow Nation and together we work as one nation.
All right. Do you think we are doing that?
I think in most aspects, most of us are trying to do that. I feel like sometimes it's not reached to its full potential, but at the same time we are a work in progress and we're a very young country.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think people should do so that people can learn how to get along and stay together and live in peace?
Selflessness. I think if we weren't so selfless and we thought about other people and their lives, it would be a lot less complicated.
I think Nelson Mandela was a great man. I think he tried to make this country be the best that it can possibly be. I think he tried to fix the education system, which is great. I think if we weren't so obsessed about small little things that happen to us on a day-to-day basis, I think we'd be able to achieve that.
Right.
And if we didn't go around burning schools down, then I think we would have made it somewhere. But yeah.
What is the main thing that you should do? Because right now we still have people like there are black people who still have a problem with white people, as there are white people who don't they have a problem with black people. So what do you think that the government or anyone else should do so that people start staying together?
I think we should, like she said, we should start focusing on what's happening in the country, not with me personally. And because everyone gets offended, right? But if we just started looking beyond that and looking at how can I help you, how can you help me, then I think we'll start moving in the right direction.
Sure, I think Nelson Mandela left a very high standard for us to live up to be honest. I think that all of us should aspire to be like him one day, to be honest, to see all of us as equals. And even though we challenge ourselves with different things and people look at other people differently, it shouldn't be about that. It should be about living together in unity and just being us and just like us and just being a community. I don't know.
In terms of the legacy that Nelson Mandela left behind, I think a big one is forgiveness. Because Nelson Mandela came out of prison. I mean, you can't even mention the things that happened to him. And he forgave the people that did that to him, you know. And I think that's one of the biggest legacies that Nelson Mandela left behind, is to leave behind what happened to him and to look at the future, to forgive what happened in the past and to look ahead. And I think that's not just something that you can try to adapt to your everyday life, and on a political level, but on all aspects, is forgiveness and looking ahead. I think that's one of the most important things that Nelson Mandela left behind for us.
What's your name?
Livson Tikiti.
All right. So which one do you remember, Lifton or TNT?
Livson.
All right. Okay. What legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
I can say he left a legacy of unity and togetherness as one people, as Africa.
All right. That's very good. But I asked so many people, like, what did Nelson Mandela tell people about being together? Because when you say, like, he wants us to be together, but what did he do? What was the word that you remember for us to be together? Because up until now, it seems like nothing is happening. Like, people are not together. People still separated. So the first question is going to be, can you mention one or two things that Nelson Mandela asked people to do? And the second thing is, can you tell us if people still staying together up until now? If not, what are the options that we should do? What should we do so that people can be together?
The first thing is he united the people in terms of he discouraged the racism. He talked about the black people and the white people to be one. In terms of when we work together in companies. He talked about also gender. In terms of women and men, we are one. We should not separate. When we work, even when we stay in our suburbs, there's no white areas, there's no black areas. Yes, no discrimination, we just one. Right. So that's what I remember about him.
Okay, we've noticed that up until now people don't get along, people don't stay together. So what do you think should we do so that people can stay together and live in peace?
I think on that one we should just encourage one another to be united. Yeah, no more fights, no more what in terms of racism, just to be one. We are one Africa, one world.
We just found another beautiful girl here. Should I say girl?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Cleo.
Okay, Cleo, like a Reynolds Cleo.
Yeah, but with an E instead of an I.
Oh, all right, that's very good. Thank you for correcting that. Okay, yeah, do you know Nelson Mandela?
Yes, I do.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa. I'm from Cape Town.
All right, okay. So if you already know Nelson Mandela and you're from South Africa, we'd like you to tell us what is your opinion concerning Mandela legacy? What do you still understand, or what do you know about Nelson Mandela?
Well, I know that Nelson Mandela was a freedom fighter and fought for the rights of black and colored South Africans. And I mean, I feel like the legacy that he left behind was pretty good. It was very pure and had good intentions, but I think the execution in the following years wasn't as great.
All right, so you mean people who fought with him or people who are doing things after him, they're not doing well. But what do you think they should do? Because right now we know in South Africa, people seem separated. Yeah. Like black people on their side, white people on their side. But what do you think people should do so that people can get along?
To put their differences aside. Everybody has their own baggage in life, so you can't hold that person accountable for anything that they've done. Yeah. You just have to accept who they are. It's as simple as that.
Okay. What's your name?
Eleonora.
Leonardo.
Eleonora.
Oh, Leonardo. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm trying. Where you from?
Italy.
Oh, she's from Italy. Oh, I heard that in Italy there's only beautiful girls. So she's the proof of that. She can confirm that. All right. Since you're from Italy, do you know about Nelson Mandela?
Yeah, a little bit. We studied at school, Nelson Mandela.
All right. Okay. What do you know about Nelson Mandela?
He was a political prisoner from South Africa and he stayed in jail for several years, 27. And he was released, became president and won Nobel Prize for Peace.
My name is Olwetu.
Olwetu. Nice meeting you, Olwetu. We actually asking people their opinion concerning Nelson Mandela. You know Nelson Mandela, right?
Of course.
All right. Where are you from?
South Africa, Cape Town.
Oh, yeah. She's from South Africa. Okay. Olwetu, will you tell us what legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
I would say more or less the freedom of us being black here in South Africa, us having the opportunity to work any way we want to.
Okay.
And for example, if it was before 1994, I wouldn't be standing here as a black South African. Because this is Sea Point and it was one of the best or one of the top places where white people will be standing. So Mandela left us an opportunity to have freedom, to be exactly where we want to be. So I can stand anywhere, I can do anything I want to. So it's freedom. I would say freedom of expression, freedom of being a black person, freedom of education. I wouldn't say freedom of economic or in terms of us being wealthy. We don't have that wealth as black people here in South Africa.
So what for you to get that, what do you think the government or people should do?
Here in South Africa, to do what? What exactly?
Like the economic freedom.
Education. I am educated, but I'm not as privileged as a white person.
Okay.
I don't know if I should say this on camera, but I'm not as privileged as a white person who is, as much as I've got my honors and my degree, but you'll find that if somebody with a matric who's a white person is different from what I have as a
white people are favored.
Exactly. In terms of job opportunities here in South Africa, or maybe I should say here in Cape Town per se. That's my own opinion.
How to end that?
We can't end that. I think as the generation proceeds, as the time goes on, that will obviously it will change as the time goes on. I know we are about 24 years in democracy. By the time it will be like 40 years, things will be better than what it is now. So we're gradually getting there, but we're not there yet.
I'm Ashraf.
Okay, Ashraf. Where are you from?
Athlone.
From Athlone. Okay, probably you're from South Africa, right? Okay, will you tell us what legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
He left an awesome legacy behind because of the things that he did for this country and for the people. It will forever be remembered. So I think the legacy that he left behind is a great one, and we just have to keep on keeping his legacy up high.
But what is it? But because I try to ask so many people questions about Nelson Mandela. They say he's a great guy, he left good things, but what are those things? Because this is up until now we don't get proper answer about that.
Oh, we get like we can sit wherever we want to. Yeah. You know, but when the apartheid was in, we had separation.
Yeah.
And then because also the stuff that he did for us, we can see it here. We can see how the country is developing also over the past few years.
Yeah. Okay. After the end of the apartheid, do you think people still getting along? Do you see people love each other? Do you see people staying together?
Of course I am. Look at that, the two of us now standing here and talking like normal people. Like there's nothing different between us.
What's your name first?
My name is Emihle Tafile. I'm staying at Pakaza Kailicha.
All right, okay. Will you tell us, do you know Nelson Mandela, right?
Yes, I know him very well.
All right. What legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
Oh, Nelson Mandela was a great president in our country. He brought us
You can speak in Xhosa if you feel like.
Yeah, utata Mandela siyamthanda kakhulu usiphathele ubuzwe bethu and inkululeko yethu sifree ngoku siyayithanda loo nto andinako lebona athi sihleli nabelungu apha into sasingayenzi sasihlala sodwa sifree and siyayithanda loo nto.
All right, so do you think people love each other? People, white people, black people, colored people, they still get along?
Abasithandi tu abafeel free xa behleli nathi though thina sifeel free xa sihleli nabo basenalo ucalucalulo kakhulu bona basenalo kakhulu ucalucalulo.
All right, so what do you think people should do so that we can start getting along, so that people can live together in peace?
Andiyazi but like nathi singakuvuya uhlala nabo sentsho bona bangahlali kwi-suburbs thina basiyeke kwi-rural hayibo.
What's your name?
Jolie.
Jolie. Are you from Congo, right?
No, my name is French.
Your name is French, but you're from South Africa?
Yeah. I'm from
All
South
right.
Africa.
Okay, Jolie, do you know Nelson Mandela, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. Okay, what legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
I think the importance of education and how important it is to have knowledge as human beings in terms of growth, I guess.
Okay.
And just him saying that it's the key to life. I think education is very important and enabling it to little children as well so that they can study and be bigger and dream bigger.
All right. What do you think about racism in South Africa?
Racism in South Africa?
Yeah. Do you think people are getting along?
It's a very vague question to ask like that.
Yeah.
There's obviously racism in South Africa, but there's also racism in the whole world right now. And I think the worst part about it is how subliminal it can be. So it's definitely a bad issue that is still going on, and it's in our everyday lives. I experience it.
So what do you think people should do so they can get along?
To stop being ignorant, to educate themselves and to know more about other people's cultures so that they're not saying things without knowledge, to not speak out of ignorance.
Hi.
How are you, man?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good and stuff.
All right, I'm very good. Thank you. Okay, what's your name?
I'm Bronson.
All right, where are you from?
From Kenya.
From Kenya. All right. Kenya, beautiful country, as well.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Friendly people also.
All right. Okay. Maman, would you like to, can you please tell us, do you know Nelson Mandela?
Of course, everybody should know Nelson Mandela, man.
All right. What do you know? What legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
Well, obviously, it's an outstanding legacy that he stood up and he fought for the country and everything. So, mostly negative. Let me say negative legacy. Beautiful man also. So, yeah, he did a lot for South African during the apartheid and stuff. So,
all right. So, since you're not from Nigeria, how long have you been in South Africa?
Probably all my life.
All right. So, let's say concerning you, do you think people live together? People get along in South Africa?
Well, people do get along, but obviously, there's certain areas of the country where 50-50, but mostly in general, people are friendly and everything. From what I grew up is friendly. But you will always get, certain people who are negative towards you and stuff. But that's life, man. So,
all right.
Yeah, it's part of life.
What's your name?
I'm Kate.
You Kay? Where you from, Kay?
I'm from Kenya.
Oh, from Kenya. So you together with the gentleman that I see there?
Yeah, that's my friend.
All right. Your boyfriend, you mean?
No. Whoa, no, not like that. He's my friend.
You believe in friendship between men and women?
Of course I do.
Really?
I have plenty male friends, so of course I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, really. I firmly stand on that, really, yeah.
All right, okay. Will you please tell us, do you know Nelson Mandela?
Yes, of course, who doesn't?
All right. Okay, what legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
The legacy of education, I feel like that's what he left behind, the importance of education. And the way he showed the care of your enemies, also that, like he made that emphasize that you should not do, like if someone does something wrong to you, you should not redo it to them. So that kind of legacy also he left behind.
That was very important. But will you tell us how long you've been in South Africa since you're from Kenya?
Excuse me?
How long you've been in South Africa?
For around 10 years now.
Oh, 10 years. Do you think people in South Africa get along? White and black people? Or colored?
Honestly, not completely. Not as much as I'd like them to. They do get along, but like, honestly, not completely.
So what do you think they should do so that they can, that can be, real?
Wow, I don't know.
Like, let's say you're from the outside, you're looking at them and you want to give them an advice. What would you like them to do?
Get to know each other. Communication, that's how you get along with each other. Like, let's not make assumptions of the other race and all that, but have a conversation with the other race. And not, when I say conversation, I don't mean like attack the other race, oh, you did this to us. No, I mean like, okay, let's get your perspective of how things were for you and how things were for us. Because as humans, as different we are, we do relate on a certain level.
We just found a beautiful couple here. We are going to ask them questions as we did to other people that we met earlier. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, g'day.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Monique. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Mvila. Actually, we'd like to have your opinion concerning Nelson Mandela. Do you know Nelson Mandela, right?
I do know Nelson Mandela. Yes, I think the whole of South Africa knows Nelson Mandela.
All right, as the whole world. Will you tell us what legacy do you think Nelson Mandela left behind?
Well, I'm very grateful to Nelson Mandela because he changed the legislation regarding South African adoption. So previously, if you were adopted, you were not allowed to meet your biological parents, and I'm adopted. So once he changed legislation, I was able to find my adopted family without any hassles, and I'm very grateful for him for that specific change in legislation.
Wow, that's very good. So many people still ignorant about that, and it was very good to tell people about this. So one more thing that I would like to ask you. So many people know Nelson Mandela, but they don't know exactly what he has done. So that was very good. So will you tell us, do you think people in South Africa still getting along? White, black, colored?
Well, I think there's a lot of people out there who wants to create diversity among South Africans and who wants fights to happen and apartheid to come back. So there's like a lot of angry people. I think it's kind of sad that there's still such big racial issues in South Africa because in most circumstances everybody just wants to get along, People moved on, It's not like white, black, Indian, colored, blah blah anymore. But I think in a more...
So what do you think people should do so that people can stay together?
Forget about the past and move forward.
Educate people.
Look forward.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, you need to let the past go. Stop looking behind you, because if you look behind you, how can you look forward? Yeah. Move forward so we can build a nation together.
Yeah.
That was very deep.
So let's please move forward and build a great nation. We have a beautiful country. We have awesome people.
We do have awesome people.
If we stand together, we can be a very strong nation.
That was very beautiful. Beautiful to hear that from you guys. I've got one more question that I would like to ask you. Do you know Africa, right?
Well, not as much as I should.
Okay, this is, I will tell you why I'm asking this question. Because so many South African, black as white, I'm sorry for mentioning this, but people don't know much about Africa. I'm going to ask you one question. Will you tell me 3 countries of Africa that you know?
Okay, I know Zimbabwe, Mozambique.
Because this is your neighbor?
Mozambique,
Yeah.
Botswana, DRC, Ivory Coast.
Alright.
Used to be my favorite soccer team.
Alright.
I don't know, how many more do you want?
Okay, that was a lot already. That was already. And congratulations for that. Africa is a country or is it a continent?
It's a continent.
All right. Will you tell us 2 countries that you know from Africa?
Morocco, South Africa, Algeria,
Oh,
Ghana.
it's going even further.
Ghana, and Kenya. Yes, I know some countries.
How many countries of Africa do you know? Can you mention 4?
Oh, from North Africa, Morocco.
Wow, she knows, eh?
In English, in Italian. So Algeria, maybe Nigeria. Yeah, South Africa, Congo, something like that.
That was very good. Will you tell us 3 countries, African countries that you know?
Oh my gosh. You know, I didn't take geography. I don't know the difference between a country and a continent. I don't know.
Okay, let's say 2.
Botswana?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why you
Zimbabwe.
keep mentioning your neighbors?
Zimbabwe, Malawi.
Yeah,
I love.
okay, that's 3 already. Will you tell us like 5 countries, African countries that you know?
Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Chad, Niger, Morocco, Egypt, Zimbabwe, Mozambique.